I want to get now to 3 players to keep an eye on in the second half. 3 players I'm really interested in the American League to watch the rest of the way. Now, none of these players are going to surprise you. I'll just tell you right now. It's Aaron Judge, it's Shohei Ohtani, and it's Yordan Alvarez. Yes, shocker, right? But there's my reasons for all of them. First up, Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge at the All-Star break has 33 home runs. 33. He's having a fantastic year. He's scored 74 runs. He's got 209 total bases. But what I'm interested in is what he's on pace for. At 33 home runs at the All-Star break, now a lot of people think of the All-Star break as the exact halfway mark, which in fact that is not true. The exact halfway mark comes a week or two before you even get to the All-Star break. So we are more than halfway through the season. So at 33 home runs, Aaron Judge is on pace for 58 home runs. He's also on pace for 123 RBIs. Now, 58 home runs is interesting to me. 58, an incredible number. You get to 60, and that puts you in elite of elite territory. I'm going to be keeping an eye on if Aaron Judge can get to 60 home runs. He's on pace for 58, which would be the most home runs in a single season by a Yankees player since, you may have heard of him, Roger Maris hit a franchise record 61 homers in 1961. So the franchise record for the New York Yankees is 61. Aaron Judge is in reach. It's not a stretch to say he could break the all-time New York Yankees single-season home run record, which, when you start talking Yankees records, you know you're talking something incredible. One way or another, Aaron Judge is about to get absolutely paid. Another guy I'm looking forward to in the second half, Shohei Ohtani. Yes, offensively, in the first half, he didn't put up the power numbers that he did last year, but still hit 258 with 19 homers. Not great at math, but 19, one away from 20 at the All-Star break. That's pretty good. 10 stolen bases. I mean, he had a good, not great, first half offensively. Pitching. He had a fantastic first half. In his last 6 starts, he's 6-0 with a 0.45 ERA. That's not a small sample size. In his last 6 starts, 6-0 with a .45. So what can he do in the second half? Can he get better pitching? I don't think he can get better than the current stretch that he's on. He went over 30 innings without giving up an earned run. But I think he could keep this up. I think he could put up the numbers that we saw in the first half. There were a couple duds in there. The Rangers game comes to mind when he gave up a grand slam to Heim. The Yankees game in Yankee Stadium comes to mind when he was tipping his pitches, so they knew it was coming. But other than that, he was really, really good in the first half. So I'm going to look to see if his pitching can stay as good as it has been and if his offensive power can come back to as much as we saw last year. That's going to be interesting to me. But as you all know, All-Star Game just wrapped up. I was on the red carpet, spoke to Shohei about him facing each other, because every show I talk about his offensive stats and his pitching stats. So I actually got to talk to him about how he would face himself, how he would do. And it was really cool. He said, you know what? I would strike myself out. All I would have to do is throw myself fastballs down the middle. So, of course, in Shohei humble fashion, he says that he would strike himself out, and all he has to do is throw it down the middle because he's not hitting well, according to him, this year. But he's still got 19 bombs, hitting 258, and his pitching has been incredible. So he could become the first player to win back-to-back MVP awards since Miguel Cabrera did it in 2012 and 2013. And for all you naysayers out there, I've been saying it all year long, Shohei Ohtani is the MVP. At Media Day, Aaron Judge was asked about this, and he said Shohei Ohtani is the front runner for AL MVP right now. We know I agree, but that was coming straight from Aaron Judge. Next up, my last player for the three that I'm keeping an eye on the second half. Yordan Alvarez. Yordan Alvarez has been the best hitter in baseball this year. And I still feel like he doesn't get the credit he deserves everywhere. Maybe it's because he's an Astros player and a lot of people don't like the Astros. But I don't really know. Yordan Alvarez, since he has come into the league, there's an argument for him being the best hitter in baseball since he has made his debut. That's how good he has been. This year, 306, 26 homers, 60 RBIs, and a 1.058 OPS. Leads all of Major League Baseball in slugging percentage and OPS. It's remarkable what he's doing. He's been the best hitter in baseball. Can he continue to do that in the second half? I don't know, but I'm excited to watch him. I'm excited to see how good he is. I mean, this guy is young. He's still under 25 years old. When we think of young guys in the game of baseball, our mind goes to Juan Soto, Ronald Acuna, Julio Rodriguez, Jeremy Pena, Bobby Witt. But Yordan, who's been doing this for years now, better than arguably anybody else, we forget just how young he is. And it seems like this year he's hit another level that we didn't even know he was capable of reaching. So Yordan Alvarez, second half, Shohei Ohtani, and Aaron Judge. Those are the guys in the American League that we should all be keeping an eye on.
Thanks for watching. If you love flipping bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.